Hello my friends and welcome to episode 28 of our Football Manager 2019 Let's Play with Rangers. Today we're going to be taking on Chelsea in the Europa League group stage first game. We're away at Stamford Bridge, so not an easy game. Since the last episode where we played Norrköping, Casey Palmer scored 4 goals, go back and check that out. Best midfielder in the game, and he's ineligible for us today because you need your best players available for games like this, and you don't think to make players available to play their normal club in a loan deal when they play in a different country. So that kind of came back to bite us on the backside. He's out of contract at the end of the season, hopefully he'll be our player, and now we won't have that problem from next season onwards. But we've played 2 games. Dundee United, we played first, we won 3-0, Manor Solomon, James Tavernier and Patrick Roberts on the score sheet there. Before we went and played Hibs, where Felix Passlack got his first goal for the club after Hibs opened to scoring. We played actually fairly poor in this game. Second half we gave them a bit of a battering, but Hibs were a very defensive formation, very counter-attacking, and it worked. For a team that's bottom of the league, I was very, very surprised. I didn't expect to see them down there, particularly when they bought Lawrence Shankland off us. But Casey Palmer also scored the winning goal there to continue his good form. That leaves us second in the league, purely on goal difference. But when you have a look at Celtic's form, by the way, it's unbelievable. 5 games in, they've got plus 23 goals. I don't think there's any form in the world that could keep us up with that. And if we have a look at their wins, as you see, they've got an 8-0, a 5-0 and a 7-0 in there. Their only goals conceded was a 4-2 win. So, keeping up with them has been almost near impossible. We're there in points, we're just not there on goal difference, and I wouldn't expect to be after that kind of start. They've also only got 1 injury to our 2. I can't actually remember who's all injured for us just now, so ignore that. But overall, we've got the same amount of clean sheets. We've not had a goal from a striker yet this season. Actually, if you go back, the last goal that was scored by a striker, I think, is here, Alessandro Rossi in the first leg against Jagiellonia. I cannot see any other real goals. John Hughes in a friendly against Arlife. You'd expect, again, against Albion Rovers. Alessandro Rossi against Forlitish. Carlos Elena, there's not a single striker after this goal, and that's worrying. We did give Dominic Solanke his debut against Hibs. He was only able to last 45 minutes rather. I brought him off at half time, don't know why I said 50. So hopefully getting Dominic Solanke into the team will help with that going forward. But it is worrying that we're now into September and we've not had a single league goal or domestic goal from a striker. Anyway guys, we're going to get straight into this game against Chelsea. I've got a few things regarding the series and the channel that I'm going to talk to you about during that game, so stay tuned for that and we'll see you in just a second. So Solanke, having played that 45-minute stint, isn't fit for this game. I've left him on the bench because I feel we kind of might need him. But we've got Ray in goal, Tavernier, McCrory, Katic and Barisic leading the back line. Fellaini, Elena and Gold in midfield, which wasn't easy because I'd taken Kagawa out of the team because Jadis would be fit for most of the group stage. But it basically means Jadis wasn't quite fit enough to not get on to start. But even then it still wouldn't have changed anything because basically all our registered central midfielders are left footed. I like to have 1 left, 1 right footed in my midfield, and that's always the way I'm going to like it. We've got Malcolm, Solomon and Jason Cummings leading the line up top. Cummings getting the nod above Alessandro Rossi just because I kind of want to see him get a goal. So hopefully he can do that. If not, we've got Solanke on the bench who's about 85% fitness, so could come on probably about the hour mark, get half an hour under his belt. Overall, the team, I'm fairly content with it. We do have a lot of left footed players, as I realised as I was going back through and going through my set piece takers. It was actually after I'd done the intro segment I went, I need to go and sort out my set piece takers because I keep forgetting to do it. So while I remember, I'm going to do it because I was going to talk to you about stuff going on with the channel. So I put a post up in the FM Rangers group. I've said to a few people, that's where you'll quite often find me. If you ever want to discuss the series and you don't want to talk in the comments, that's fair enough. That's the next best place really. Obviously excluding my Twitter and Facebook pages, where you'll get links down below for. And I basically said, what kind of things can I do to improve the channel? And one of the things that was said was to create a story for a player, so the comment section can do that. Now, I was going to suggest let's do that, and we'll do it with some of the regens. So right now, fire away with John Hughes being our most high profile one. So if anyone wants to make up a story about John Hughes and his background, fire it down in the comments down below. That'd be really, really interesting. I'm going to bring the highlights camera back, probably not this week, maybe next week. I'm wanting to get some adjustments made to that. And I've been looking to do that for a while, and I've kept putting it off, so I apologise for that, guys. That's actually quite a good first half. Not a single highlight is a good first half. The other thing that I'm going to say is, the other suggestion was to have more than one match in a game. Again, unless this ends up with being very, very few highlights, which is looking at right now, it's probably not going to be this episode. But certainly maybe later in the week we might manage to get a 2-game episode in. I'm just getting back into the rhythm, and I did prefer to do the 2-game episode, so just let me know what you guys think of that. I do record a week in advance, as Kyle Walker's came through just about our entire team and hit the post. As Malcolm goes down, that's not good news at all for us. We're going to bring him straight off because I'm not risking him. So at a time where there was a really good counter-attack on there as well for him to go down. Malcolm comes off for Marin, which is also quite frustrating because our worst performer right now is Marin Solomon. Man or Solomon. So I'm going to bring Jadis on for him, and then that's not an easy decision, but we'll put Jadis across here, put Marin across there, or undo actually. Do you know what? Undo. Let's just pause this while I think. Undo. Bring Solanke on for Solomon. Move Cummins back, and Solanke goes up top. Or do we go with Solanke up in there? Gonna go with Solanke up top, I think. About the right kind of time to be thinking about bringing him on as well. We've got a highlight as well, as Gold brings it forward. Can he find a decent pass here? Here is Manor Solomon. Oh, he's got a corner out of that. I was going to say he's going to score from that and then get subbed straight off because I can't cancel the sub in time. But we win a corner that we're not going to see. Actually, see, Chelsea's fitness levels is actually extremely, extremely good compared to ours, which is a bit frustrating because it's one of the things we're good for domestically. I think we bring on Jadis. It'll be his first game of the season. We'll bring off Carlos Elena, give him a rest. He's played quite a lot of football recently. Jadis deserves a bit of a run out. He's kind of been unfairly put out of the team, but if you look at the match stats here, actually, we've not been out of this game by any stretch. Nicolo Katic back to David Rea. They're pressing quite well on us here, but good ball out from Rea, finds Barisic in space. Nobody making that run though. Solomon out to Barisic again, he's whipped it in. Antonio Marin, we're 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge, boys. What a goal. Well worked counter-attack. Great ball out from Rea to Barisic. I was a bit frustrated that Cummins didn't make the run ahead of him here. But he finds Jadis to Solanke, and Barisic the man who makes the run. Cummins at that point did make the run, but first time cross. Marin all over the right side of the defender. I think it's Kurt Zuma in the middle that might have been playing him onside there. Was it? No, it was Rudiger. Don't even know if they've still got Kurt Zuma. Don't know why I thought Kurt Zuma was playing, to be honest, because he's not even on the bench. But either way, Rudiger plays him onside, and he gets in behind the defender, the left back, and scores with a very easy finish because Barisic's crossing's so good. Ryan Gold, crunch and tackle from Callum McGregor. Jadis, could have marked his return to first team football with a goal. I mean, I'm no means trying to say this is the strongest Chelsea team in the world. I think there's probably players they've got in reserve that would play normally, but English teams in Europa League. But I would have still expected to have been underdogs, especially for the away game. So this is a huge 3 points for us, and nearly another mistake there, but Kepa holds. Are we going to hold on to this point? It's the final whistle. We have gone to Stamford Bridge, boys. We have got our Europa League off to a flyer because we've gone to Stamford Bridge and we've taken 3 points. What a result. Antonio Marin with a big, big goal. Still no goals for our strikers though, but that's good enough for me. I nearly clicked the wrong thing and said that I was unhappy with that. I would have got full red if I'd done that. And we're going to leave this game. I'm not going to do another game this episode, guys, because I'm too excited that we've won that. So, schedule. We will come back. Why don't we come back for a double header? I said I would try and do it. We'll come back for Celtic and Fenerbahce. Misses the home game against Zoya. I can't go Zorya. My mouth just doesn't let me do it right now. Zorya. We'll go with Zorya. We're missing a home leg against Zorya. We're missing a few domestic games. We'll come back for Celtic and Fenerbahce in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.